Hello, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to New Era Freedom. I have a new Reddit reaction video. The title is I Beg Everyone to Get Help and Ban Themselves. This guy is really at his wit's end. He's tired. He's fed up. He basically just hates his life. And so I'm going to read the actual thread, and then I'm going to read some of the comments, and then I'm going to give some commentary, some feedback, some inspiration, and some motivation, and I hope you guys enjoy. So we're going to jump right into it. Here we go. I beg everyone to get help and to ban themselves. Addiction won, and I am destined to a miserable life. I feel hopeless. Only a lobotomy can save me. I'm 24 with ADHD, and I feel like my life is over already. But if you are in a better place, please do all you can to quit gambling ASAP. It can quickly destroy your life. Tell your mom, dad, sister, aunt, anybody you can. Let them know. Get yourself banned from everywhere. Let a friend handle your money for you. Do anything. Just do something. For me, it's too late. Had a noonie by my side, now it became too hard for me to handle by myself. I'm sick of working the entire month, 10 hours a day, just to have nothing in the end. I'm sick of the stress of not having enough money for anything ever. I hate that gambling is so easy to access, so easy to deposit, so easy to lose so much. I'm not willing to fight this anymore. I'm depressed 24/7, and it's all because of this disgusting addiction. I have already made up my mind, but I wanted to leave this message behind, not because I need anyone to try to change my mind, but because it might help someone someday. Please be stronger in me and raise awareness. With gambling, you lose more than your money. You lose yourself. Oh boy, this is a tough one, guys. This is hard. So I'm just going to read some of the comments, and then I'm going to give some feedback. Somebody says, buddy, I hate to hear this. Please self-suspend from all platforms for life. You have a reason to be here, and it's to make connections with all of us. Can you get to a GA meeting? Did you already do things that you've advised others? Feel free to DM me. I was 25K in euros in debt, which was the maximum in my country. I know this sounds hard, but it gets better. Hopefully I can guide you. Oh, man. I know where this guy is at, and, you know, it's like your mind, you just lose your mind, and it's hard to see clearly when you're in that space, and you have to have somebody to talk to, like on the phone or in person. And when you get to that point, the only thing that can help is to talk to somebody that understands, and not to really fix it right away, because when you're in that emotionally charged mindset where you're just ready to end it all, you have to be very delicate. You know, in this situation, he has to talk to somebody. He's got to call the hotline. You know, yeah, this is one of those situations where he needs to call the gambling hotline, or even the, I don't even know if I can say this word. I don't want to say this word on here, but it starts with an S, the S, UASide. I'm trying to avoid getting flagged on here, but UASide, you know what I'm saying. The UASide hotline, UASide hotline. Sorry, guys, for saying it like that, but I don't want YouTube to flag me for saying that word, because they have certain words that you can't say. But this guy is in crisis mode. He has to call a crisis hotline immediately, or get somebody that can talk to him, because, you know, anybody that's had this addiction goes through this mode. You know, I'm not saying everybody, but you know, he's pretty hot right now, and you know, his emotions are running, and I know that mindset. I've been there one too many times. And so, you know, a lot of times it's just best to take a hot bath, eat a good meal, and just relax and calm down. Because You get some your relaxation, you get some sleep, get some food in your system. You wake up and you can be a little bit more clear-headed. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if even, he might not have somewhere where he can take a bath. He might not have food. That's another thing. If he doesn't have food, to eat, that's a whole nother situation. That just makes it that much worse. So I don't know what this guy is dealing with, but man, it's tough. It's a very tough thing here. And I'm reading, there's not any more comments here. There's one where it says alcoholics don't avoid supermarkets or restaurants. By the same token, if the only way you can stop gambling is by banning yourself or using crutches like gambling, you will relapse inevitably. The only long-term solution is to get where you no longer want to gamble. And someone says, good luck. So yeah, there's not much else here in this particular thread, but he's got to get help. He's got to get help, and he's got to get help fast. And the less resources that you have available to you, the greater the risk of the crisis overcoming you and a person ending up doing something bad to themselves. So, I've actually reached out to someone before. Unfortunately, it's like 12:13 a.m. where I'm at, and I have no idea where this person is at, what their time zone is. I mean, I'm going to shoot them a message, but it's just, I don't know. A lot of times they end up talking to somebody in the thread that DM them. So I'm going to just, send them shoot them a note and see what happens. But for anybody on here that's listening, when you're in this type of crisis, it's so important for you to reach out to somebody that you feel like you can talk to. I'm available. I don't get any messages in my DM on Instagram, and so, that is, a place where anybody that's going through a crisis mode, going through something, shoot me a DM. If you feel like you have nowhere to go, nowhere to turn to, shoot me a DM. I've been there. I know what that life is like. I've been there so many times, and I'm 5 years clean. 5 years. So when I'm talking from the heart. I'm talking from real experience, crisis after crisis, losing thousands upon thousands and thousands of dollars.